Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I'm playing Starmade, and I'm in a single-player world here. As with recent events, and in the light of such events, I've decided that I need something with a little more punch than the Ironclad. So I've gone ahead and I've designed a ship. Well, actually it was a test ship that kinda, I guess, went out of control. I do like those windows. I like that. A star there. Anyway, this is the prototype of the Nemesis class battle destroyer. Battleship. It is, as I said, a prototype, but let's... Oh, I need to add gravity blocks. Alright, so I was gonna sit. Oh, we've already seen the outside of it. Don't look. Because I wanted a cool reveal. Now we're gonna lose that block of power charger. Nice dark exterior, and yeah, those are AMS turrets. Can I... something that's not in my face. There we go. Some AMS turrets there across the front. And let's take out... there we go. Here we have a nice big empty room for whatever I need it to be. And those don't need to be there, so I'm going to get rid of them. And over here, I have a systems room. It's not particularly decorated well. And I have all my weapon systems. And they have a layer of advanced armor right behind them. So, should be a little harder to shoot out, I hope. More interior stuff. I have a red room, which has a fancy conference table. And this room here is the sleeping quarters with a little table and chair, sofa set up there. Those are the docks out to space. I have a little restroom with some medical cabinets. I have cargo, and I'm going to be working on the decorations and making it pretty later, and a transporter. That's probably a lie. I probably will never get around to making it actually look pretty. And the bridge is kind of empty. Anywho, the main point of this was to get a substantial spaceship. Alright, the mass is 24,566. Total with rail, you can read that there. The length is 248 meters long, 61 wide, tall, and 37 wide. So that means it still won't fit through our current warp gates to spawn on the server, but it'll do. And I have these nice little alcoves here for decoration. It has 28.7 million power with a 2 million per second regen. Auxiliary power is 11 million, and when it's on, it'll be supplying 1 million extra regen to the ship itself, to the ship proper. Thrust 39,000, maximum speed of 156 meters per second, which isn't bad. It's not the best there is. Shields, I have 4.8 million shields with 101,000 shield recharge per second. Structure hit points of 11 million, armor hit points of 3 million, and hit HP damage penalty systems about amount 1.4, all systems fine. Alright, let's talk about the systems. Let's not talk about the weapons yet. I have here an ion effect. The ion is a defensive effect with 12.9% efficiency. I probably need to add some more there. So it adds extra power to the shields. The shields have more hit points. I have a jump computer, I have a radar jammer, a scanner, a couple docks, all that. Alright. I also have an auxiliary power. I'm gonna leave that off. Okay. And I have all these weapons. A cannon, and 4 sets of missiles, and an ion beam. But let's take a look at the exterior of the ship. It's sort of semi-modeled after the W-class frigate, with that sort of large front and long body. I don't have a shuttle on this ship, and it's kind of plain on the outside, which is fine for now. As I said, this will get decorated more, and mostly standard armor, except on the front I did this checkerboard pattern of advanced, and a giant W. This was just to test to see if this is effective with half the blocks. Then I did a kind of a striped design here with that. At 608, I have 4 Zetus turrets. My Zetus turrets are fully self-powered using a Zetus power cube, which is my 3x3x3 design. These two are cannon, I believe, and these two are smart missiles. These missiles would just link to a single damage computer, so they don't actually have any of the perks of being linked to damage, but they have the lock-on ability. Inside here is mostly shielding. Shielding the power core running right down the middle through the W, or right above the W. My camera up here. These are broadside missiles. I really liked the way the Ironclad had those broadsides, so I added them into this with some AMS turrets. This is built using, if you couldn't tell from my previous videos, or if you haven't followed me long, this is built using my 7x7x7 module design for the inside and parts of the outside. Let's see, here is mostly power, I think. Behind this is all standard armor. I have stuff showing. Oh, don't look. I have stuff showing. There we go. Actually, tell you what, let's... There we go. I have a bit of armor plating there. Standard armor all back here. I tried something a little different with the thrusters. Let's move a little. I like how the light plays with the cracks in the block. Anyway, slow down. That's the exterior. Not an awful lot of defense in the back, because mostly I'm going to be trying to point at what I'm trying to shoot. So let's save that, because I did make some changes. This is 608 Nemesis. And let's load up, I don't know, my ballistics armor gel. What this is basically a large block of water. Move my camera. Large block of water with armor on one side. It has a layer of hull, layer of standard armor, and a layer of advanced armor, all on the side that's not facing me. I have to come back around. And 48,000 shields, which do not regen, because I wanted to use this as a test for... Ooh. My power goes down somewhat when I am thrusting. Yeah, my thrusters use way too much power. Alright. That is good to know. So I need my auxiliary on, unless I'm just sitting there. Okay. First off, I'm going to show the damage beam computer. Let's see, where is it? Damage beam computer is 6,688 total blocks. The main is almost 2,000. It's a 1-to-1-to-1 of damage beam, damage pulse, and ion. So this doesn't do any block damage, this is strictly shield damage. 48,000, click, 0. I think it'll take out 1 million, 2 million, something like that shields. We will see about that a little later. I have just standard forward-firing missiles there. They are damage beam, or missile with damage beam. Yeah, and explosive effect. Then I have these. I'm calling these Scorpion missiles. Why are you calling them Scorpion missiles? Because they fire out of the back of the ship, and they fly up and come back down, was the idea. So these missile arrays here are what controls that. And they circle around until they try to hit something like that. The primary idea for this is to try to confuse AMS turrets. Whoa, 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 what am I doing? I hit X or C or whatever it is that gets me to point to galactic north. Oh, and my missile, just straight missiles, tore a hole through a layer of advanced standard hull and water. And the Scorpion missiles took huge chunks out of the shields I have up top. Yeah. In fact, if I line up a shot right there, it should cause a huge cavitation behind that. Yeah. So the idea is poke a hole in the armor, then try to get a second missile in with the, wow, that's larger than I thought, in with all the squishy systems. Right here are my broadsides. I put them 2 is left, 3 is right. Or port and starboard, forgive me. They just lock on, and they do just like the ironclad did. They fire off to the side. They're gonna take a a long way and strike. And it's overheating. And for my favorite, my cannon overdrive. There's what, 2,200, or not 2,000, 200? Oh, it is 2,000. 2002 cannon, 99% cannon, 59% overdrive. And oh, I've caused it's not happy. The game's not happy. It's not registering hits anymore. Alright. Still trying to figure out what damage I did. And this thing is gonna be a booger bear to load in to the server because it has so many blocks. But we can do it. Alright, come on. I want to shoot this before I run out of time for this video. There we go. And we're just going to fire from the backside, see if that was a single shot, and it hit the shields. Shields are gone. Alright, oh, this is just a plane. Alright, there we go. Shields are actually gone now. Is that still... Yeah, my computer's still trying to think about the other. Yeah, but it's a pretty quick, pretty powerful. I picked apart one of my ironclads in testing using just this. Actually, I think it had more overdrive than my original, and I can't fire this and move at the same time. I can basically have sustained fire. And I actually move. Come on. Oh, I'm trying to move in build mode. I won't be able to move. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is the Nemesis class destroyer. Not destroyer, it's a battleship. And I have to keep in mind you can't move and shoot at the same time. Well, can I move and shoot that? Yeah, I can move and shoot missiles, but I can't move and do the cannon thing at once. And firing the big old ion laser, which is actually, where am I? Just one layer below all this up top is basically the array for the ion laser, except it's on this side because this one's the front. Yeah. And it basically takes out all my power just in barely enough to run shields. Alright, there we go. Got damage now. I guess it finished calculating the other one. Anyway. That or this water's got more powerful than I remember. Anywho, I've been JW608, this has been Starmade, and this has been my Nemesis class destroyer. And I will see you next time. I hope.